Hey guys, it is Jen with Mother Time. Welcome back to my channel. Today is part 3 of my 2023 fall decorate with me. Today I'm going to take you along as I decorate my kitchen and entryway for fall, getting it all homey, cozy, and inviting. I cannot wait to start decorating, so stay tuned. And if you are new here to my channel, welcome. I love sharing home decor, cooking, and DIY here on my channel. So if those are videos you enjoy watching, click that subscribe button below so you never miss a video. Okay, you guys, you know what time it is. Grab yourself a pumpkin spice latte. I'm gonna grab myself one too. Sit back, relax, and let's get to decorating. So I'm going to begin in the dining area of the kitchen. I removed everything off the table as well as the table next to the window. The only thing I did do was hang a sign above the window that was from Tattered Tulip. It's so pretty. So first I'm going to start at the table. I'm going to keep the tablescape very simple because we do eat here every night as well as during the day too. So I wanted to keep it very simple. I started with a tray. Now this is a bottom of a tier tray. So if you have tier trays you aren't using, just take them apart and then you can use them as single trays. I love to do that. I added a vase filled with these beautiful orange stems that were from my Tattered Tulip collection. And then this pumpkin that I wanted to fill with candy corn because I just love candy corn for fall. It's so nostalgic, but I'm going to be moving this around and changing it up, but I just wanted to show you kind of how this whole area kind of evolves. Moving on to the place settings, again, keeping it very simple. I'm adding some placemats from Home Goods, then adding a charger, a plate, and a napkin, keeping it very simple. Next, I'm going to add some garland on the light. I love doing this for fall and for Christmas. It's something I've done for years. This is a garland that I had from a local shop. It doesn't even go all the way around, but I just love the wispiness of it. So I'm going to add this onto it as well. And I just love the way it makes this whole space very cozy. Moving on to this table, I'm going to add this light up stacked pumpkin. I love this. I love the little jack-o'-lantern faces. I got it a couple years ago, I think at home. Then for a little pop of buffalo check, I'm going to add this buffalo check charger, as well as another one of my orange stems from Tattered Tulip. Next, I'm going to add this pumpkin that I found at Dollar General for only $5. I thought it was so cute and functional as well. It also came in white. I'm going to add that to this shelf. I love the combination of orange and gray, and I love the way the orange pops on the gray. It is so fall-y. And underneath in these baskets that I use for napkins and things like that, I have these hops. I'm going to have it in one of the baskets for a little pop of fall, and I love the way it spills out of the basket. Next, I have these pumpkins that I added lights to. I'm going to add them also in the kitchen, but those don't last very long. I'm actually going to take those out, but that was my first idea to have those pumpkins. I love them. I thought it was just going to look really, really cute, and it does, but it didn't flow with everything, so I did end up moving those, but I wanted to just kind of give you a little clip of that because you're going to see them here until I move them. And then I have these wreaths that I found at Hobby Lobby. They still have them there, but I got them at a reduced price at the end of last year for only like $6. And I'm going to add them to the windows. And this is probably my favorite thing that I did because this was kind of a last minute decision. I didn't know what to do with these wreaths, and I love them here on the windows because they are very muted. There's not a lot going on, so they really don't take away from looking out the windows, but I just love the way they pop. They're very subtle, and especially at night too, which I'll show you at the end too, how they look at night. I love these wreaths on the window. And to the wreaths, you see me fiddling with the ribbon. I only had a little bit of ribbon left, and I love this velvet ribbon. So I'm just kind of tucking it into the wreath for a little pop too. So now is when the changes come. So I wasn't feeling the candy corn on the table. I still wanted something a little bit more, even though I wanted to keep it simple. So I'm going to take away the tray, and then I had this pumpkin, kind of adding it there. Was going to keep it just without the tray, but I love adding things on trays, especially on the table, because I can easily take it on and off the table. And then here comes my helper, Kitty. He just loves climbing on the table too. He's so cute. He was my little helper. So here he is as well, checking things out. And now I'm going to push this aside. I went downstairs to my basement and found a few trays, and this one is a really nice big size. I got it at Home Goods last year, adding my vase with the stems back in and this pumpkin, and now things are kind of working it out, and so that's why I kind of changed it up as well. I first added this sign that says Fall Sweets Fall that was from Tattered Tulip. Still wasn't working, so then I ended up finding some candlesticks with my favorite taper flameless candles. And this is how this whole area came out. I really just loved how the final look came. You're also probably noticing the rain too. It started off as a sunny day, but throughout the day as I'm decorating, the rain came in and it didn't go away. So that is how the table turned out, and I'll show you more of that in a minute. Now we're going to be moving on to the coffee bar area, which I did give you a peek on my Instagram. I originally had it one way, and then I changed it up to a different way, and I love the way it looks. This is one of those things that at a random time I just start kind of decorating and piddling, and of course then I'm not filming. So this is how it turned out. I just loved it, so I wanted to just give you a peek of how my shelving above my coffee bar looks. I love this shelving. I've talked about it before. This used to have doors on it. I took the doors off earlier this year. Now I have this beautiful open shelving to decorate seasonally. So in this coffee bar area, I'm adding a pitcher along with more of those orange stems. And then on this tray, which is actually just the back of a pitcher that I used for a little tray, I'm adding a riser and then some of our everyday coffee mugs that we use. So they're next to the Keurig. And then this is my favorite thing. So this is a galvanized pumpkin that I got at Michael's last year, but I believe they still have it this year. I'll include a link for it in the description below. It fits a Bath and Body Works candle perfectly in there, and I love the glow in the pumpkin, so I added that into the galvanized pumpkin as well for a little flicker as well. It smells really good too. And I'm also going to add a couple more pumpkin mugs. They're from Michael's, as well as these pumpkin plates, and that completes this area. Moving back over to the table, I found some more stems that I wanted to add to this vase. They were from Tattered Tulip last year, so I just like that little pop of texture in here too, so I added those in as well. And over on this table, I just have a lamp and Kitty. I don't add anything onto the table because I would always be moving it or things would be falling out, because Kitty loves sitting there. It's his little perch. So he loves looking at the wildlife and the birds. And earlier in the video, you might have even caught Turkey running around in the back as well. So now moving on into the kitchen, I have this platter, which I always have there. So I'm not going to change that out. Then here is another bottom of a tier tray that I use for my wax warmer. So I'm adding some wax melts. These are the Swan Creek candle wax melts. They smell amazing. Then I'm adding a pitcher with more of those orange stems, of course, and just some salt and pepper shakers. And I'm also going to add an acorn next to the tray. I love the way it kind of just sits there. And here is our under cabinet lighting. I've had these same puck lights. They are battery operated underneath these cabinets for years. I love dimming them to the 50% for that nice, subtle, cozy glow. We used to have wired lighting, but then it went, so I added these puck lights, and these have worked out so well. I also added a wreath to one of the cabinets. It's a hop wreath that I added some ribbon to. Then in the corner, I have another tray that I always have there. Added another pitcher with some of the orange stems and a little pumpkin. And then over here, I'm adding a wreath along with a canister and a candle. And I was going to fill the canister up with some more candy corn, but since I changed that idea, I'm just going to leave it empty for now until I find something else to fill it with. And I'm also adding this rug that I recently picked up at Marshall's. And then next to the sink, I'm adding another riser along with a hops wreath and then my soap. I also have this beautiful tiered basket that I picked up earlier this year at Tatter Tulip. I love decorating it seasonally. So to one of the baskets, I'm adding some pumpkins, and to the bottom basket, I am adding some of this beautiful burnt orange eucalyptus. I love that color, and I love tucking this basket in one of the little corners in my kitchen. And then to this little rod that I have at the end of my counter, I love decorating it seasonally too, but these items I pretty much have here all the time, and I'm gonna keep it simple and just add this little hops wreath. Now moving on into the entryway, I have this basket above the front entry bench that I love to change out the stems seasonally, so I'm adding some of this burnt orange eucalyptus into the basket. And over on this entry table, again, keeping it very simple. I may change this out eventually, but working with what I have this pitcher along with more of that eucalyptus and this pumpkin. The pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby. I was thinking about changing my cow pasture print. This is one of my favorite prints above that table, but for now, I like the way this all works out. And then to this table, also in the entryway that's underneath this mirror, I just added a hops candle ring to one of the candlesticks, and then I have this pumpkin candle, and again, keeping it very, very simple. And I also decided to swap out the pillows on the bench and adding another little pop of buffalo check. Now, I used to decorate with a lot of buffalo check for fall, so I've really toned it down. So another little pop of buffalo check for fall on the bench. And then here on these candle sconces that I love, I hung these up earlier this year too. I love them here. I'm just adding some more hops candle rings. They are part of my Tatter Tulip collection, so if you're interested in those, I'll include a link for them in the description below, along with my favorite flameless candles. In this basket, I added some leftover hops that I had, and I'm gonna tuck this in the corner in the entryway as well. And here is a look at how the entryway and kitchen turned out for fall. here is what the kitchen looks like at night. I love the way these wreaths pop on the windows. It's probably one of my favorite additions into the kitchen area for fall. Okay, you guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. And let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed the most. And for daily decor and DIY inspo, follow me over on Facebook or Instagram at Mother Time. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.